What's up, Fendabenders, and today I'm going to be reviewing the LEGO Winter Village Cottage, or just Winter Cottage as it's called. It is going to be set number 10229, released in 2012. It has 1,490 pieces, 8 minifigures that you all see right in front of you. It retailed for $100, so really what you can see right in front of you for $100, that's a pretty dang good deal. If you're going to want to buy this set new, it's going to be probably closer to around $400, and used is going to be around $300. So a pretty costly set to just get this brand new. This is old for me. I've had this set since 2012, so bear in mind with me, the dust levels are going to probably be a little bit higher than what you probably would expect in a normal review. I apologize already, but I have dusted the set to the best of my abilities, and it's still pretty dusty. But anyway, there are 2 instruction booklets in this set. I do not have the box, but as you can see here, the instruction booklets just have some nice festive things on it. Gives you a view of the set there, and gives you some advertising, modular buildings, and some Winter Village advertising. I wish I had that set. I do not, but I do not. And then the second booklet is going to be the same thing with building instructions and some more advertising. That's it for the instruction booklets. Let's go to today. Are you watching my YouTube channel? Yeah. You ain't Fenderbender yet? No. No? Well, Fenderbender is actually what I call my subscribers. Most people actually currently watch my YouTube channel are not Fenderbenders. They haven't gone down and hit that big red button. And really, if you did it right now, I would really appreciate it. Going down there, hitting that big red button would mean a whole lot for me, and it would help me make better quality YouTube videos, knowing that people really like my content. Huh, interesting. I'm gonna go subscribe right now. Our first minifigure is going to be the Snow Plow Driver. You do get the Snow Plow in this set, so obviously he's going to be a good fit for him. Anyway, he's not that crazy of a minifigure. You get some, he just has green overalls. You can see it on the print there, and some a lumberjack clothing, a flannel under his thing that's blue and red checkered. Well, he'll also have some back printing. 2012 is going to be the start of every minifigure is going to have back printing, or back printing is coming more common. As you can see here, just some overalls and the same texture as the front on his shirt. Otherwise, he does not have a reversible face, a normal smiling face, and he's going to have, I usually consider these the criminal hats in LEGO City, and like the Winter Village, this is going to be the criminal hat that you see in here. Otherwise, it's going to be the basic stocking cap as I see it in this set. But anyway, that's it for this minifigure. Let's go to the next minifigure now. Next minifigure is going to be the dad of the family. And he is going to have some red and a dark blue shirt. That's why it's kind of hard to see the coloring of the stripes on there. But it is red. It's hard to just see it. He will not have back printing in this set. And he does have a pretty old looking face. For 2012, this is probably modern. But in 2022 standards, this is very old looking. But I like the face still. It's a very nice face. Very nostalgic for me. And he does get a red cap here, or a maroon cap. He is nothing too crazy. I mean, he does get a few accessible things that you'll see in the workshop back there, but we'll get to that later. This is going to be it for the dad minifigure. Let's go to the next minifigure. Our next minifigure is going to be the mom minifigure. She ain't too crazy. She's got her normal blouse on with also some back printing too. Very nice back printing there. And she does have like short black hair, as you can tell. She has a nice smile, and maybe, oh no, does not have a reversible face. I do not believe I believe there's like a 1 minifigure reversible face, or like 2. But yeah, anyway, very nice minifigure. I'm glad to see that the yellow on their chest is about the same as her face there. So it's pretty nice. There's her head. Very nice. Got some black legs. Fits all well. Fits all nice. Very good minifigure indeed. Let's go to our next one. Next one is the Grandpa. And the Grandpa's a pretty great minifigure. It's probably one of my favorite. You get a normal sweater on with him. He gets a green sweater with a white button up under it. And he has a little bit of back printing to show the sweater. And you also see the second face there. His first face is just some gray hair, nothing too crazy. And then his second face shows him very angry indeed. The first one showed him kind of just normal grumpy. This one shows him very angry. So yeah, I don't believe he's too happy. But anyway, let's go to our next minifigure. The next one's the grandma. Yes, she has some grandma looking in clothes with the bandana, just the gray, very nice, and no back printing for her. But she does not have a second face either, but let's just make sure. Yeah, I did not believe she did. But she has some normal straight tan hair, and she has a normal smile on there. Just going to fix the hair. Very, very nice looking minifigure, but she's nothing too crazy, nothing to write home about. She's a nice minifigure to get to complete the family, but otherwise, that's it for her. Let's go to our next minifigure. Our next minifigure is going to be the first child, and that is going to be one of the boys. He has, as you can see here, he's an extremely happy boy with that huge smile. He has a nice green jacket and has some back printing with that jacket. Very nice. I like it with the zipper detail. It's a very good minifigure with that. And then he does have a second face. The second face shows him sad. And the reason for that is like he loses his plane or whatever, one of his toys. It's usually what I depict it with. But yeah, he's just sad in this one. Very sad indeed. But then he has some nice red hair on top. Little messy hair, and then he does have some gray gloves. That's going to be it for this minifigure. Let's go to our next one. Our next minifigure is going to be the other boy, and he looks like a sledder. Kind of looks like, he always reminded me of a biker, but it's because of the helmet and stuff. But he's one of the sledders or the skiers. You do get skis in this set, so that's pretty dang nice. He gets a helmet, as you can see, your normal bike helmet. And he has a little jacket just with some red and black and some back printing with the red. He's going to have no reversible face, but he gets a nice normal smile. And you can see that he's wearing some pants with the gray. And the sleeves are going to be long with those gray sleeves. But anyway, let's go to our last and final minifigure. Our last minifigure is going to be the girl. And she is with a scarf and a blue jacket this time with some back printing too. Of the blue jacket. She will not have a reversible face, but she does get brown hair, and she has a nice little smile. She does have white gloves and a nice dark blue coloring. She's a very nice minifigure to get. I like her. I like all the minifigures. But anyway, let's go to some of the side builds. First two side builds are going to be the sleigh and the igloo, and two animals that you get in this set. Two animals that you get in this set are going to be the little cat here. I like the little cat. You do get a few in the Winter Village throughout the years in the early days. So, in the Winter Village, I got like 3 or 4 cats just hanging around, which is pretty nice. I love that little detail, little Easter egg that they put in. And then you do get an owl in this set. Pretty dang nice. As you can see where he was sitting, that's really where you're going to put your owl. There's not really another place on the set besides like the chimney. But otherwise, it's pretty nice with his like tan there, mostly brown. Got the eyes looking like he's observing over. Pretty dang nice indeed. Now with the sled over here. You're going to get a simple sled. You have this to push it along if you wanted to. You have some places to put minifigures. So let's get one of the kids here. Enough for minifigures and just like a few things like animals, or if you wanted to, take some of the wood from there and put it in there. Use it as like a wheelbarrow kind of. But it's a little sled. You can fit up to 2 minifigures in this part in the little holding spot. And if you wanted to, you could put a 3rd minifigure right here. So could get possibly 3 if you put his arms down like that. You can get 3 minifigures on it. So get all the kids on the sled at once. And then with the igloo, there's nothing too crazy with the igloo. Very basic. Has a little chimney there that you'll see is a stove inside. As you can see here, the roof can come off. Igloo shape, you can fit a minifigure in there if you wanted to. You can have a boy stand up in it. Right? No. They cannot fit. Oh, wow. Kind of sucks. You just realize that they're going to have to sit, or you can just toss them in there. Boom. They're in. But really what I do with mine, because we got lucky on the minifigure series, is if you want to go out and buy the Yeti, basically. Buy the Yeti. You get them in like series... It's early days. I'm trying to remember what series. I think it's series 2 or 3. It's pretty dang early. So the Yeti is going to be where you can get him in, and you can put the Yeti in with the igloo. It's usually what I do. Lego, make a Yeti house like the gingerbread do, please. It would be so cool to get some more Yeti. But anyway, that's going to be it for the igloo. Nothing too complex. Let's go to the work shed now. The little workshop's a pretty dang nice build. It's like a mini version of the house itself. Got a little roof here to protect the wood from all the snow. As you can tell, this is wood, so it's pretty nice to have. And then you get some slanted here, all snow covered. You get a little window there, and you get a window here that can open up if you choose to do so. So you can open it up, close it back in. The interior of it is nothing that crazy. There's not a lot of interior in there, but you do get an axe, you do get a chainsaw, you do get 4 skis in the set. So simple how they work. You get the 2 yellow skis. Put a minifigure on, you let them have their, I don't know what these are called, something, little sticks, and then they're off. They can ski. So that's a very fun play that you can have in this set. Nothing too crazy with that. And then on the interior, you get plenty of tools, ink box, get a table, not ink box, oil can, little table there, work table, magnifying glass, hammer, drill. Here we go. We'll get some better light. Some, what is that called? A wrench, yeah. And then, so what I do with under this table is I actually take my skis that I have and I put them in here. So it's a nice little storage spot, same with the handles. Just put them there. So once you're all done with this, with the skis and playing with them, a good spot to store them, especially if you're displaying this set for during the winter time and Christmas, and you just don't want these things just lying around. You can simply just store them in the back of this work shed, and it looks like they're supposed to be there if people can see them. So it's a pretty nice view there. Okay, that's close enough. So yeah, you get that in there. You can fit a minifigure in there. You about one. It's going to be a tight fit with two. So yeah, it's pretty nice to get one minifigure in there. Yeah, anyway, that's it with the workshop. Let's go to the snowplow. Snowplow is going to be one of the few trucks you actually get and few cars that you get in the overall winter village. And it's a must-have for a winter village as it plows the snow. This isn't too crazy of a concept. It's got an open back bed there, pretty nice. There's a function with that, which I'll show you in a minute. It's got some rear view mirrors, it's got a broom, it's got a walkie-talkie on this side, it has some nice wheels, it spins. It also got some fenders there. Subscribe to Fender Productions, that's what it says on there on those fenders. I can just see it. But anyway, it's got some doors that you can open up to allow the minifigure to get in, blah blah blah. It has some nice just build the lights. There's no license plate on this, which is interesting. You get the minifigure by simply taking that off, and you can put him inside. He does get a steering wheel in there, as you can see. Nothing too crazy. I mean, it's a very... If he can get in there, okay, there we go. Very simple build. You do get a back mirror there. And then, as you can see here, you can just plow on through. Very drivable. And it's detachable, so you can have it just as like this. And now I'm going to show you what these things are used for, which I did not know right away until more recently. You take these and you push them in like that. Once they're like that, you put it in with the clips facing out that way. You put it in like that. Boom, you have your snow plow with kind of like a bed. It doesn't really work like that, but it's now stored, and now your snow plow can go around about just driving along on the highway and stuff without plowing snow. So you can just have it without that function too, and that's a pretty nice function. I like it. So it's not just this gigantic bulky thing in front of him. You can also just store it. He also kind of looks weird without it. But yeah, that's going to be it for the snowplow right there. Nice tan and blue colors. I do like the color scheme of it. But let's get to the real deal with the set, and that's going to be the house. Before we go to the house, I forgot to show you a few accessories in the set. That's going to be, you get a little toy yellow plane in the set. You get a newspaper, the Winter Times, pretty nice. You do get two presents, a yellow and a blue present that you can put under the Christmas tree you get in the set. You do get a little sailboat, and you do get a little bucket. I believe the bucket handle is supposed to be golden. I just could not find a golden one because that's long gone. And finally, there's going to be a red ball in the set, as you can see right there. I lost mine years ago, so I don't know where mine is. But yeah, that's going to be the little accessories there. And let's get to the house now. The house is very nice and neat. It looks like a cottage, as the name suggests, winter cottage. But anyway, first thing to note is the light here. Why is it to note? Every single Winter Village set has a light post that I know of still to this day. I believe the few recent ones do not, which is kind of sad because it's a tradition. You'll notice this throughout whenever I go through all these sets during the Christmas time, that these are all going to have light posts. I'm going to mention them in all of them. They're just different designs. But this one is going to have some little festivity banners, little festivity ribbons, and just a light like that. Nothing too crazy on there. It shows that's a light post. Put it there. You're going to have a few Christmas trees in this set. In the early days, they always gave you some green Christmas trees. So I got about like 15 or 20 of those. But anyway, to the house itself now. The house has some nice blue coloring throughout it. Sky blue and brown is going to be your color scheme throughout it. You do get a red door onto the front here. And what the heck? I believe mine's on the wrong way. Huh. I did not realize. I just noticed that. Wow, that's kind of sad. I just looked down at the instruction booklet. I was like, Oh, hey, the door is different. Wow, this has been wrong since 2012. Well, it's been wrong. Anyway, you do get a little doorbell here. Very nice. I like that little detailing. You do get some festivities onto it with the wreath and the just like all that, and you'll also get some lights up there too. Very nice. You do get windows that all can open, same as the workshop one. And then moving on over to the side, you'll notice the chimney here. You'll notice there's a light brick right there, which I'll show you on the inside in a minute. You can see here just the blue and the brown, the brick greebling. You'll notice that there's going to be bricks all along the first layer of the build. And there's the interior, but we'll get to that in a second. Along with, there is another wall here with some more windows, and there's going to be the wreath and the ribbon here, a little bit more of the ribbon, and back onto the side of the chimney, because, oh, nice! I forgot to grab a few pieces. We'll get that right there and fixed. So sorry about that. Now you can get the real set there. Going all the way up to the chimney, this is the place that I said you can place the owl here and stuff. It's the only really place, unless you want your owl to be like that, which I don't think an owl is like that. You put it like that, kind of. But anyway, with the roof, it's nothing too crazy. You get some big roof panels here on these sides that are just snow covered. The really only interesting roof panel is going to be this one with a little impression that there's like a little bit of a room here, and it can simply break off like that. Oh, wow, it broke off more than I thought. No, why is everything going apart? Okay, we're going to fix that real quick. And I'll show you it again, and then we'll get to the interior. There it is built. Let's go to the interior now. The interior has everything that you expect in a house. Kitchen, bedroom, living room. It's very basics, but it's very nice. We're going to start on top and go down. The bedroom is bland, but usually in this set, whenever you put it together, you have the toys in there. So it's not as bland whenever you have it in the end. But anyway, you do get a bed here to place a minifigure, and you get a little nightstand. That's it with the bedroom. There's nothing crazy besides putting minifigures in it, which is going to be the use of it. It's going to be the kids' room, though. So the adults have nowhere to sleep except on the ground. So yeah, pretty dang nice. Moving on down to the living room, you do get a little chandelier here with some lights. It's going to be clear Lego minifigure heads for that. Very nice. You can see all the windows there. Give some nice light into it. Along with, you see the nice little Christmas tree. Let's get that removed out real quick. It just sits on a stud in there, so nothing too crazy. As you can see here, it's a very nice brick-built Christmas tree. You do get a little painting on the side with like an elk and some pine trees. Very nice looking sticker. And then you do get a seat for your grandpa. It's usually how I use it is with the grandpa. You just set him in right there. It's free flow in the set, so you can put it anywhere. You can put it like here. You can put it over here before you get the Christmas tree. And it's pretty dang nice indeed. Nice tan, brown. So fun. And then you just see the carpet design on here. It's very nice, plated, tiled off. You do get a few stockings, and there's going to be the fireplace there. And now let's show you the light function. Pretty nice light function. Mine's pretty old. It probably needs its battery soon, but it does give it, if I can get it right, you can get a nice little flicker on it, so it looks like a real fire. It's a pretty fun. I do like that feature indeed. Now let's move on to the kitchen. I'm gonna give this set just the 9.5 out of 10. It's a good set. I love it. It's so nostalgic back in 2012. It's one of my favorite sets that I own, especially in the Winter Village lineup. And just overall at the set, you get so much in this set. You get 8 minifigures. Mind you, yes, most of them are just a family, but that's kind of cool. I do like that. Well, you get a snowplow figure, and you do get the igloo. You get the workshop, you get the snowmobile, you get a little sleigh, you get some toys, some presents. You get a lot of these side builds, along with the nice big house that you get in the back. Just back there. So very nice. I love all the side builds. I love the house. It's a very nice build indeed. It's a good one. 9.5 out of 10. Good minifigs, good builds, good everything. Nice addition. Looks good on display. Good for play. There you go. There's all of it. If you like this video, guys, hit that like button. If you're not a fender bender yet, all you gotta do is hit that subscribe button. We are the fastest growing car crash in America, and bye.